Over the course of a year, I listen to and read a lot of audiobooks, and in this video I am going to share with you my top 5 books of 2019. The first book I'm going to share with you is a book called Traction. Now, I know this has been out a long time and I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but I first picked it up in 2007 when it was published and just didn't get it. Having heard lots of accountants talk about the book, I decided to have another look and see what it was all about, and this time it provoked me in all sorts of ways. The one thing that I took from it, amongst lots of things, was around the issue list and making sure you keep a list of challenges and niggles and issues that you've got within your practice in order to make sure that they're put right, and they're put right in the appropriate meeting at the appropriate time. So number 5 is Traction by Gene Hackman. Number 4 is another brilliant book called Atomic Habits. Now, if you've never read Atomic Habits or The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg, then they are both must-reads for me. This book, if you think about it from the point of view of how systems work and how you make them habitual within your practice, this book adds massive value to that. The one thing that I took from it and implemented straight away is habit stacking, how you can create new habits and tack them onto old habits, like brushing your teeth, for example, and how you're much more likely then to do the new habits by stacking them on the old ones. So that's Atomic Habits. Number 3 in my list was a bit more philosophical, a bit more thought-provoking, and this is the book What Got You Here Won't Get You There. This book was given to me, and again, to start with, I struggled a little bit to understand and get into the book. However, by the end, he shared 21 things that people do that are holding them back. One for me that really resonated with me was management by sarcasm, and I'm very good at being uncomfortable in sharing things with people that are upsetting me, so I'll make sarcastic comments about it. Now, when I read that and recognized that in myself, I then started working on preventing that happening in the future. I've given this book away to lots of clients and they've all found it very thought-provoking, so another great book. Number 2 in my list, and this is a recent addition, so I only started reading this towards the end of 2019, is 9 Lies About Work. And it was recommended to me by somebody on LinkedIn around a team post. Now, as the book says, it shares 9 things that you assume are correct, that you've been living by and working with within your practice. One of the lies is that everybody requires feedback. And put simply, that's not true. People do not require feedback, they require recognition. And the book goes into a way of recognizing people where they feel recognized, as opposed to the castaway thank you and you've done a really good job type scenario. So 9 Lies About Work, that's number 2. And my top book by a country mile, I listened to it now 3 times on Audible, and I've also obviously bought the book to read it and underline it, is A Road Less Stupid. Now, this book by Keith Cunningham again provoked me on all sorts of levels, to the point where he's got quite a sarcastic, dry humour, a provocative humour, and as it says on the title, he makes you think and feel a bit stupid, really, for the stupid things that you're doing within your organisation. What I really love is at the end of the chapters there's some questions in order to provoke further thinking, and then each chapter is summarised by putting it on a bumper sticker. So here it is on a bumper sticker. This is a really, really good book. It covers all sorts of different things. So if you haven't read A Road Less Stupid, I have to import it from the States, but if you haven't read A Road Less Stupid, it is well worth doing. I would be delighted to hear what books that you have read in 2019 that you would recommend to me, or the books that you're about to read in 2020 that you think I might be interested in. So if you've got 1 or 2 or 3 of those that you would like me to or think I should add to my wish list, then I would love to hear about them in the comments below.